Hello, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maya Wonia. This is the third part of my experience in 2022, which I titled 7 Lessons Year 2022 Taught Me. And what I'll be, the experience I'll be sharing with you today is that don't let criticisms discourage or stop you. Don't let criticisms discourage or stop you. One thing I've discovered in life is that people, or let me say most people, respond by criticisms. This is one very important fact that I've discovered in life. Sometimes criticisms is a revelation of interest. You know, when people are interested in something that you are doing, maybe they can't do it, they've tried it, they can't do it, or they are interested, they like it, they also want to do the same thing. I've discovered most people, let me even say 90%, will respond by criticizing it. You know, last year 2022, I faced a lot of criticisms, even from unlikely sources. People I did not expect to criticize me did. Some did it directly, some did it indirectly, you know, subliminally through posts and stuffs like that. And you know, at the later end, you know, the surprising thing, I discovered the same thing I did that they criticized me for, they eventually went and did the same thing. In fact, some did more than the one I did. Quite funny. So this is one fact in life. Most people respond to whatever you are doing by criticism, especially if it is something new, something they have not seen before, or something they like, they will also want to do. They respond by criticizing you. And this is one important lesson I learned in 2022. Don't let criticism stop you. All right, criticism sometimes is a show of interest. That's one thing I've discovered. So are you facing criticism right now? You have two responses to it that I want to advise you, or I want to tell you about. Two responses to criticism. If you are being criticized, I think you need to take a pause and check yourself, especially if they are negative criticisms, not constructive criticisms. You have to check yourself if you're actually guilty of what you are being criticized of. Am I actually guilty of what I'm being criticized of? That should be your first response to criticism. Then your second response to criticism is just to ignore, especially if you have done the first part. That is the first thing I said, to consider the criticism if you are guilty or not. If you discover it is otherwise, you are not guilty, you ignore, because you shouldn't allow criticism stop you. Most of the people who are criticizing you will go ahead and do what you are doing if they have the opportunity to do so. This is another lesson I learned in year 2022. I will come again with the fourth part of 7 lessons year 2022 taught me. Till then, take care.